The idea really came from the fact that there are so many charity auctions in F1 that all tend to be the same thing. I thought it'd be much more interesting a few years ago when we launched this to get the drivers to take the photos themselves, really, rather than being of the drivers.
It's for such a great cause, and I love the concept. I love the idea of Zoom, you know, the fact that we see Formula One from a different angle, through drivers' eyes, through team principals' eyes, and we get to see these unique photographs and this unique take on Formula One, which is a great way of raising money.
It's a great cause. It's a fabulous evening. I've been catching up with a few old friends, trying to bid for a few photos as well, but sadly the price range has gone a little bit over my budget, but that's good because it means Great Ormond Street are getting even more money.
You know, this is a great event. It's only the second year that I've had the privilege of coming, but this is, you know, a charity that does such great work that there is no reason why you wouldn't support it. And it's so nice to see so many people here tonight, and they've come to, you know, buy the photos that we in Formula One have done in order to raise money for Great Ormond Street.
In the closed season, it's lovely to have an event where everybody can get together, the pressures of work aren't on you, and you can stand and just talk to people and find out, you know, how they are, what they've been doing away from Formula One, and also what their plans are for the year ahead, because it's that time of year when you're finding out what's going to be happening and there might be a little bit of gossip.
You know, we've always been supporters of Great Ormond Street. Lewis goes there every year as far as I'm aware, but I also know it's a huge interest and support from Formula One in general.
The photo, the Sunday afternoon in my garage. The Lotus 49 is an important car to me, in as much as when I was about 11 years old. My dad was a big Lotus fan, he had Lotus Lands and so forth. So it's kind of what, that combination got me interested in motor racing. That's sitting in the garage on a Sunday afternoon, my boy in it, my daughter in the background, fiddling around on a bicycle, just about to go out for a ride. Just a nice place to spend time.
I think my favourite has to be Graham Liddell. So I didn't even know he could draw. I don't think he knew he could still draw.
You know, everyone knows that we do a lot of travelling in Formula One, and so I was looking for a way in 2014 to spend some of the time that we spend in airports and on aeroplanes. So I decided to sort of take up sketching. So my picture is a sketch that I did on one of the trips, on one of the travels last year of Ayrton Senna.
In Zoom, it's an incredible idea. It means it's, for both of us, it counts the same to support the idea of childhood and to protect the child and the kids and to support however we can do.
Well, I think it's a very good idea to bring those pictures into the auction. And, particularly, I like the one with the Formula car on it, and also the picture of Bernie Ecclestone with a little animal on the side of the grass, and this, I think it's very nice.
We've had a really good turnout, and I just really want to thank all the guests who've turned up, particularly our partners and our sponsors like Nikon and Neuschwansteiner, Coys who did the auction, and Circuit of the Americas, because they've all been a big help.
The turnout really in the evening is far better than we expected. A lot of very high-profile people. In terms of the level of support from within the industry, and then in terms of the amount that's raised, really, we're talking well over the previous threshold, and it was close to 30,000.